Yeah, sorry about that. The stream died very abruptly, so I had to create a new one. That's not good, but at least it's working again now. Just a moment. I'm posting a little community post with the link to the stream. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about that. It might have been me actually who, I'm not sure, because I accidentally turned down the brightness all the way down and I couldn't see anything on the screen, and maybe when I tried to turn it back up I accidentally touched the end button. I'm not sure, but that could be what happened. Anyway, I guess I'll just have to do this in a separate stream again. It looks blurry. Really? Maybe try manually setting the resolution higher. Should be 1080p as usual, so yeah, on my end it's 1080p. Maybe the signal's a bit weak here then. Good to see people finding this stream already. 100 people are back with me out of the 400 or so which we had when the stream died. How much data does it cost for your average stream? I think it's about 3 to 4 gigs per hour. Don't remember. At least over 2 gigs per hour. I think it's more like 3 or 4. But yeah, I'm on unlimited plan, so no problem. And the river is back. I didn't even notice. But yeah, the river is back up here now. Back at the surface again. Can't see any fish, at least no big fish here in the water. There's a few restaurants and stuff around here, but I don't know, I'd rather just have like a conveni or somewhere where I can get some takeout and eat outside. Doesn't look like there's much like that around here, unfortunately. Yeah, and to those of you who just joined the stream, thank you. We had some technical issues, so the previous stream died. Vending machine lunch. You don't see food in vending machines very often though. It happens, but it's quite rare. Oh, this is a nice walking path. There's a family mart near Seibu Tachikawa station. Okay, I am pretty close to Seibu Tachikawa station. Of course I can check the map myself, but it's more fun to let you, my dear viewers. Yeah, there's a family mart coming up pretty soon, right? Let's go there. Let's go there and try to get lunch there. No, 16. Probably when I was talking about the longest stream ever on my channel, I think it was around 16 kilometers. Let me check the the length of the Yurikamome. "60 kilometers in a day, that's pretty hardcore." 14.7 kilometers is the actual train line, but I did take some detours, so I think I walked around 16k during that stream, which was, I think, 4 hours. Pasta or pizza? Are those the only two options? Which Japan convenience store fried chicken is the tastiest? I don't know, I'm not a big fan of fried chicken, so I can't really say that I have any preference. It's all just like greasy junk to me. Last time I got convenience pizza, it was pretty bad. Yeah. This is Tachikawa. Yes, the outskirts of Tachikawa. We're still pretty far from like Tachikawa station, the main station in Tachikawa. Have you worn out those new shoes yet? No, they're not worn out. They're still holding up quite nicely, I think. By the way, I'm having Pac-Man socks today. Pac-Man socks. How about onigiri and nikuman? Yeah, something like that would be good. I think I prefer that over pasta or pizza today. It's pretty warm, so then I prefer to have like cold food. Shoes are maybe a little bit dirty, but that comes with being a professional walker. Shoes get a bit dirty, but they're definitely not worn out or anything yet. They're nice. They're sturdy. I enjoy walking in them. Ice cream for lunch. Ice cream. Maybe for dessert. I think I need something a little bit more proper for lunch, especially since I'm gonna walk for a while today. You think Japan will let in foreigners by September? No, I don't think they will. I'm pretty sure that they won't. Okonomiyaki is pretty difficult to do takeout. You basically need to eat that in the restaurant. So something light. I think onigiri, nikuman, those kind of things, or maybe some sushi bento or something like that would be good. We'll see once we get to the konbini. These are very very cozy streets. Have a tourist visa or a job visa? Yeah, I've been living here for 13 years, so no tourist visa would last me that long. I've been mostly on working or job visas, but 3 years ago I got married, so now I have a spouse visa. So I think I need to cross the river again here, because the konbini is on this side. Yeah, the clouds are looking more and more evil by the minute. So let's see if I will be surprised. Oh, and there's some thunder. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, two thunderstorm streams in a row. Plenty of thunder yesterday as well. So let me check the map. I think, where's this? Oh, damn. I walked too far. Let's see if we can find another combini. I'm not gonna backtrack that far. Okay, there's a 7-Eleven 11 minutes away, so let's aim for that one instead then. Yeah, looks like it might rain soon. That would be a bit of a bummer, considering I traveled so far to do this stream. So it would be unfortunate if I have to quit it that early. My gear is okay. The phones are rainproof. The gimbal isn't, but it can take a bit of rain without any major issues. But yeah, I'm really not wearing clothes that are good with rain, and since I have like an hour train ride to get back home, I really don't want to do that soaking wet. The river too narrow for a boat? It's not too narrow, but it's definitely too shallow. It's not deep at all, so yeah, that would be problematic. So I don't think boat is an option, unfortunately. Oh, this tree is blocking my way. Let's see. Okay. Oh, thank you, fungus. Thank you. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know what meal you're suggesting. Oh. すいません。Kimchi and not fun. Thank you. Some people say rain is coming soon, some people say no rain until 4, some people say that it won't rain here. Difficult to know who to trust. We shall find out. We shall find out the hard way. So let me take a look at the map again. I think I need to once again cross the river if I'm heading towards that 7-Eleven. surprisingly heavy traffic around here. I wonder why. So 7-Eleven is supposed to be down here, down this way. Check the map again, just to make sure. I don't want to take the wrong street again. Oh, it looks like we should be fine. Yeah, it's down here. Cute little police station here. Thank you, Warren from Toronto. Is this far from the Ghibli Museum? Yeah, it's pretty far from the Ghibli Museum. It is yeah, it's far from the Ghibli Museum. Kind of on the same side of Tokyo, but probably at least 10-15k away. I'm further west. Yeah, the Ghibli Museum is in Mitaka, I think. Close to Kichioji, where I walked a few weeks ago. But I will pass that area because this river flows near there. So maybe in the next part. Wow, look at this massive house. That's huge by Japanese standards. Yeah, maybe in the next episode or the episode after that, I should pass that area. I'm not sure if I will pass the Ghibli Museum exactly. Probably not. Where's the Kombini? Don't see it. Maybe behind this mine show. Yeah, a little bit further down. I just remembered something from yesterday's live. Have you been to Shibuya? Yeah. That was funny. I don't know if that person was joking or if he or she was serious. Here's a yakiniku restaurant. Smells quite nice actually. There's plenty of pretty crazy houses around here. Look, these guys, they even have their own kura, which is like the old storage house. I wonder if there's just like one family living there or more people. Either way, they must be pretty well off. A little bit further down here, these mean looking clouds are really, feels like they're heading towards me, but then the rest of the sky looks pretty nice. There's plenty of blue parts as well. It's just over here that looks like it could be a bit problematic. So this is actually a different river. Which river is this? Zamborigawa. Clean river saves our life. Remember that, folks. So Tamagawa Josui is this way. So I will head up here once after going to the combini. Maybe there's some bench or something where I can sit down around there and eat. To use our Leica. Yeah. We use it basically just to take photos of our daughter. The Leica is always like within an arm's length, so we can easily use it to take photos of her. 7-Eleven, finally! So, 7-Eleven, I'm happy to see you. Let's lunch. It's a pretty big and nice one. Let's get some... What should we eat? Hokkaido grown kombu, which is a kind of seaweed. That's nice. And let's get teriyaki salmon one as well. And let's also maybe have a sandwich. Ham, cucumber, egg and mayonnaise. Great. And of course we need a beer with this. Very boring beer selection as usual. So let's get a premium Ibisu.袋お願いします。
年齢確認をお願いいたします。身分証明書の提示をお願いする場合がございます。
すみません、カードでお願いします。
IC カードをタッチ。
お願いします。
カードをお取りください。レシートをお受け取りください。
Okay, we have, as always on my streams, we have a very sad lunch to enjoy together. Very sad lunch. It's a bummer that this Yamazaki wasn't open. I'm sure that would have been nicer. where to eat. It looked like there's some benches down this river, so I will try to cross here. There's a bit of heavy traffic right now though. Here's an abandoned liquor shop, Nakajima. Let's see, I think we can cross. No! Yes! We can. So now we're heading back towards Tamagawa Josui, which should just be a few blocks down this way. Is there a bench in front of Yamazaki? Ah, I didn't notice that. But I think there's something, at least there's something on the opposite side over there that we can sit on. Yeah, there's also a bench, but there's some ladies hanging out, so I won't scare them in these corona times. But I think we can find, I'm pretty sure there's more a little bit further down here. Oh, I can hear the thunder again, and I think I just felt a tiny raindrop as well, actually. Let's see how this goes. So here's the Tamagawa Josui. Let's see. Oh, there's some benches down there. Oh, yeah, it looks like it. Looks like there's something to sit on. Excellent. Excellent. Walk today? Yeah, I don't know. No concrete plan in terms of that, but actually battery is already down quite a lot. It's just 55% left, so probably not more than another hour at most. Okay, let's lunch. Don't worry so much about the rain. Rain is just water. It's not gonna kill me if it starts raining. The worst thing it can do is cause me a little bit of discomfort. But if that was something I was too concerned about, I would never have started this channel in the first place. So, a very sad, very sad konbini lunch for your viewing pleasure. Okay. So, shall we start with I think we'll start with the sandwich. But first a little bit of hand sanitizer. I think this is a pretty sad lunch, to be honest, but it's okay. It's okay. Sandwich and beer. There we go. Look how nicely chopped up this sandwich is. I can't speak today. Anyway, let's start with a little bit of tamago. Kanpai! So let me check where I am. Yeah, I'm kind of halfway. So I started here at Hajima station, and I'm kind of halfway to Tamagawa Josui. So I think I will make that my goal for today's walk. That's a relatively accessible station that I can get to. I'm eating with two hands. Sandwich in one and beer in one. How many? It's funny, you always want to know how many percent of alcohol the beer has. It has 5.5% alcohol. It's white beer. I didn't notice that, but I can definitely taste that. Not too bad though. I'm usually not a big fan of white beer, but living the life. Yeah. Glamorous 800 yen convenience lunch. That's how I roll. Let's see how many viewers we lose during my lunch break. What else are you saying? Why no sushi and sashimi? Konbini sushi is not great. Konbini sashimi does not exist. When does Japan open for tourists? I don't know, but maybe next year. Hopefully. Omelette sandwich. Yeah, egg salad. Quite good. I think it's like egg and mayonnaise. Actually, these convenience store sandwiches are pretty nice in Japan. I kind of like them. Oh, thank you, Santosh, for the super chat. Oh, it's raining in Hibiya now? Good thing we're so far from Hibiya then. Let's do teriyaki salmon, salty grilled salmon. Ever been to India? No, I have not. I would love to go once the pandemic is over. Seems like a very fascinating country. I've been wanting to go there for a long time. My wife has been several times. She likes it. This salmon onigiri is kind of sad. It's like a tiny bit of salmon in it. Not much at all. Would you like to come to Jakarta or Bali? Yes, I would love to. Both. Maybe more Bali actually. Bali seems super nice. I have lots of friends who's been there. Jakarta seems like a pretty fascinating city, but maybe a little bit too chaotic for my liking. It's the impression I have, but then again, I'm sure that's not the case. Thank you, Warren from Toronto. Is Tachikawa area popular for commuters? Yeah, it's one of these bed towns. It's it's on the Chuo line, so you have like one train that will take you through most of the main parts of Tokyo. You can go to like Shinjuku and Tokyo Station area conveniently, I guess, but it's a little bit far out. 雨大丈夫かな？まだこの辺はまだ降ってないけど、ちょっと空が結構怪しい。なんかこの辺結構晴れてるけど、あっちの方はちょっとやばそう。どうなるかな。Do you like seaweed? Yeah, I do. I like kombu. ご出身はどちらですか？スウェーデンです。I always feel curious to know when you're speaking Japanese. So one of the Japanese viewers mentioned the rain, and I said that the sky on this side looks pretty nice, but on the other side it looks like it has some bad things in store for us. Yeah, I wanted to point to the chat to the FAQ as well, but unfortunately it's not there. What else? One of your favorite Indian restaurants. I see. You live around here. Okay, so don't know. Do I need these now? Or should I just save it for later? Yeah, I think I'm good. I think that sandwich and one onigiri was enough. So let's get going again. I'll just have my remaining onigiri here in my camera bag as emergency fuel if needed. Okay, mask on again and gather all my trash. And we are good to go. Bag for now. So then I have beer in one hand and gimbal in the other. Let's see what else are you saying. Showa Koen looks interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, but I'm not gonna go there now because I don't have that much time before my battery will die. So I'll just keep on walking along the Tamagawa Josui River. Yeah, that onigiri has indeed a bit of soy in it, but it's okay. It's still wrapped in plastic, so I think it's okay. Here we go. おちまりありがとうございます。ウォークマンという作業安くなっている。淡水ちょっと意味わかりません。すみません。ウォークマンのなんていう防水みたいなウォークマンのことですか？ I lost 40 viewers on my lunch break. That's not too bad. But then again, not that many viewers are watching today or now because of those technical difficulties. It's a shame. Maybe we need to have a Patreon vote to send you back to Showakin Koen. Yeah. Alright, don't forget to add 40 minutes of runtime because of that first stream. Taisui ne, waterproof. Is there a live walk video from Tachikawa? I passed through Tachikawa on my Chuo line walk, but I don't know if I've done a proper live stream from Tachikawa. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I've recorded a few videos there, but I don't really remember how many of those were like 4K videos and how many were live streams. I have a trash can here, so let me finish up my beer. Yeah, right, the park is closed right now. That's what I thought, because it was even closed last time I went there. And I don't think it was a state of emergency at that time. I did a live stream from there. I see. Yeah, you should know, Jenny. I know that Tachikawa is your favorite area. Tamagawa 上水ずっと歩いてるの。そうですね。はい。羽村から始まりました。先週。新宿までに歩く予定があります。もちろん1日ではずっと歩けないんですけど、多分毎週末ちょっとずつ歩きたいと思います。Oh, Tokyo Pole, you just went to Showakin and Koen. Great, so those of you who want to see that park should check out Tokyo Pole's channel. Let's see. What else are you saying? Workman. I see. カタカナで読んでたと、ウォークマンと思った。ウォークマンのなんかソニーのなんか昔のミュージックプレイヤーですけど。はいはい、ウォークマンね。はい。そこで、そうですね。いろんな服が売ってますね。もし、降り始まったら、そういうお店も行った方がいいかな。Is Tokyo near beach or not? There's a few beaches in Tokyo, yes, but they're not very nice. You wouldn't want to swim in them. But if you go a little bit south from Tokyo, about 1 hour south, you will get to nicer areas like well, Kamakura is not really nice in terms of beaches, but if you go a little bit further south, you will reach a place called Zushi, and there's a nice beach there called Hayama or Ishiki Beach. It's quite nice, and it's accessible within a day trip from Tokyo. But within Tokyo City proper, there are beaches. There's a beach in Odaiba. There's also a beach in the Kasai Rinkai Koen. Kasai Seaside Park also has a beach, but yeah, you can kind of dip your feet in the water, but you're not allowed to swim because it's too dirty. What's your plan for Golden Week? Well, we're already halfway through Golden Week. I don't really plan on doing anything special because of the pandemic. So just trying to avoid crowded places, basically. 45% battery left. Do you ever go to Tottori Prefecture? Yes, I've been several times actually. I worked with Tottori Prefecture on tourism promotion. It's a really nice part of Japan. I really like Tottori. Tottori and neighboring Shimane Prefecture as well. Some of my favorite parts of Japan actually. It has a lot of beautiful places to offer. Especially like the Oki Islands, which they're not in Tottori Prefecture, they belong to Shimane Prefecture, but they're beautiful landscapes there. Japan is such a progressive country, why don't they clean up the water pollution? I think cleaning up Tokyo Bay would be more or less impossible, and I think the priorities are to have those ports open to commercial activity. Having people swim in Tokyo Bay is probably not, I don't think there's much interest in that. Actually, people here in Japan generally are not too fond of swimming in the sea. I mean, there's some areas where there are like nicely and well maintained beaches, but actually the beach season here is surprisingly short, because Japanese say that they have too much jellyfish in the water. Basically after Obon, which is one of the major holidays, they claim that there are too much jellyfish in the water, so you can't swim. I'm not sure how much truth there is to that, but I did actually get stung by a jellyfish once, and it was a very unpleasant experience. So since then I'm a little bit traumatized, and whenever someone says something about jellyfish, I don't want to get into the water. Thank you again, Warren from Toronto. Should do a collab with Tokyo Paul. Yeah, maybe. Have you done the JLPT? I have not taken the test, but I think I would be roughly a level 2, but maybe not. I don't think I would pass the test unless I spent a couple of weeks really studying for it, because the way the test is designed is like, yeah, you can't just rely on your, so much farmland here, you can't really rely on just your natural ability. You really need to study for the specific test if you want to pass it, it seems like. But yeah, roughly level 2, I think. I mean, I do a lot of work with Japanese only clients where I have to rely on just my Japanese skills, and it's usually fine as long as I don't have to write. And then I usually ask my wife to help. even though, I mean, I can usually get my point across in written Japanese as well, but when it's like business emails, the whole politeness thing is so important, so it feels really awkward to me to attempt to do that, because it's not something that I have studied or practiced at all. So yeah, but once you get past that initial hurdle, like the politeness phase, and you can kind of start to communicate in a more casual manner, then there's usually no problems. Good morning, Michael. Oh, sorry to hear that your wife's your in-laws don't want to get vaccinated. That must be frustrating. Smells really like fresh asphalt here. I think this part is brand new. Maybe this part too, actually. How many kilometers do you usually walk in a day? Let's see. Can I connect to my Fitbit on this one? Do I have the count? Yeah, here's just like a random week. Nothing too extreme. Recently I've only basically been walking when I'm streaming, actually, because I've been spending a lot of time at home with my daughter. So yeah. Used to be way more before she was born, I think. Oh, rain. We have rain and sunshine at the same time right now. Although very light rain, so hopefully that's okay. Don't take the baby for a walk. I do. I try to take her out for a little walk every day, but then we are just in the local neighborhood. I mean, she's just 9 months, so she can't walk on her own yet. Yeah, can you see on the ground the rain, and that it's also sunny at the same time? Quite nice. Feels like summer. Yeah, let's see if we can do some rainbow spotting. Oh, my phone got splashed. Let's look for rainbow. See, and it's mostly like blue skies around. It's just, I think this rain will pass pretty quickly, so I'm not too concerned, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to regret saying that. Shinjuku about to get a big thunderstorm. Okay. Good thing we're pretty far from Shinjuku. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's a very nice area. I enjoy this walk. And it's nice to always have something like a clear landmark to follow, like this river. Even though it's a little bit of a shame that we have this ugly fence next to it all the way. Like super cozy local residential neighborhoods. Did the rain stop? Kinda, yeah. It was just, maybe there's still a tiny bit of rain. Yeah, tiny bit, but not too much. Let's see, I wonder how far it is to Tamagawa Josui station. It looks like it's that far. Okay, just 22 minutes. So yeah, I think that will be the end point for today, because there is definitely more battery drain than usual. So 40% left now. I need to figure out a way so that I can connect to external power while I'm streaming, which should be quite easy actually if I'm using my Oneplus. Yeah, now it's all sunny again. Here's another 7-Eleven. Oh, that's great. Then I can go and get rid of my trash. Excelente. Excelente, excelente. I wonder if I need something else. No, I don't think so. I think I just need to trash this. There we go. Quick and easy. Problem only in Japan, right? No trash cans. Yeah, I mean, convenience stores has them, and you're usually never far away from a convenience store. So, but yeah, it can be annoying sometimes. It can be, especially like when you're out in the nature or something, and there's like you have to carry your trash back home with you. No ice cream, no. Let's see, maybe when we get to the station, if there's enough battery left, I might have an ice cream on camera, if that's something that you want to see. It's really a bummer that they had to put this really ugly fence here. Thank you, Jenny. Ice cream fund. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Coffee. I don't know. I'm good. I had 2 cups of coffee today already, so no need. Unless I find like a really nice coffee shop. This is a very old apartment. Josui Korporasu. Korporasu. There's a monorail station at Tamagawa Josui. Yes, that's the Tachikawa. No, the Tama Monorail. The Tama Monorail. During the years living in Japan, do you usually hang out with gaijin or locals? I would say my social circle, well, right now I don't hang out with anyone because of the pandemic. I don't see people very often, but pre-pandemic I would say it was about 50-50 maybe, Japanese, non-Japanese. When I first came here I was more like actively trying to avoid hanging out with other non-Japanese, but these days I don't care about the nationality as long as they're nice people. By the way, here's some land for sale if anyone is intrigued to live next by Tamagawa Josui. There's even a phone number you can call. That piece of land looks big enough for a decent house, Japanese sized, but still not super tiny. Coffee ice cream, yeah, why not? Why not? She is taking offense at offense. I do take offense. It's really, I mean, it kind of ruined this otherwise very, very picturesque scenery, but now this is just like an eyesore. This fence, couldn't they have just kept it like, you know, waist level? Let's buy that land. Yeah, maybe we should do a fundraiser to buy a Tokyo Explorer house that anyone is welcome to use when they visit Japan, and when no one is visiting I will use it as my summer house. That would be nice. That would be very nice. You can buy houses for super cheap in the outskirts of Tokyo and also other parts of Japan. Do you like choco ice cream? Yes, I do. I like chocolate everything, especially ice cream. My wife always makes fun of me because she knows that whenever I can choose between two kinds of ice cream or two kinds of cake or two kinds of anything, I will always pick the one with the most chocolate. Unless there's a salty licorice option, then I will go for salty licorice. But here in Japan, salty licorice is basically non-existent, so yeah. Is it to prevent people from fishing? I honestly don't know what they are trying to prevent. Maybe trying to prevent people from throwing trash in the river is actually what I think, because there was some sign saying that don't throw your trash in the river, which is surprising because it's Japan, right? People usually don't throw trash in rivers here, but maybe they had some bad experience or something. If any of you Europeans need to send me salty licorice, yeah, well, whenever I have like friends asking me if there's anything I want from back home, I always ask them to send me salty licorice, and my family members also send it sometimes from time to time, so it's okay. But and actually I think now I can actually get it. There's two places I know where I can buy salty licorice in Tokyo. One is a vending machine in the Swedish embassy, but also Shibuya in IKEA in Shibuya also has salty licorice, according to reports. But yeah, thanks for the offer. see if I can go down here without slipping and breaking my neck. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, I survived. Good. We reached the pre-lunch number of viewers. Awesome. I think we even exceeded it now. But Ray, thanks for the licorice offer. Appreciate it. Well, I mean, this river is so shallow. Of course, the falling part could be painful, but I don't know. In that case, everywhere would need to be fenced in if it's to protect kids. And where did you meet your wife? I mentioned it several times on this channel. We met on Tinder. That's it. Konnichiwa. No, we met on Tinder, and it was pretty rare to find a Japanese woman who was into photography, who could speak Swedish, and who was generally very, very awesome in most possible ways. So, yeah. Been sticking with her since then. Yeah, I've never been to Shibuya. What is that? Is Shibuya? Is it some food? Do you eat out alone often? Couple of times every week. Yeah, when I'm out shooting videos, and also, I mean, a lot of my work is spent traveling. So when I'm traveling, I usually also eat out alone. But other than that, we try to eat together whenever we can. So today I just had that sad lunch on my own, but we will probably have dinner together tonight. Michael, yeah. Japanese tend to not like salty licorice. I've given it to a bunch of my friends, and almost no Japanese people I know like it. There's a few who do though, but the funniest time was once when I gave it to a girl, and she made a very, very disgusted face once she tried it, and I asked her like, "Oh, what is it?" Oh, this is a coffee shop. Okay, if this is a coffee shop, then I must buy a coffee here. Anyway, I asked this girl, what does it taste like? And she was like, it tastes like I'm drowning, which I think was a pretty kind of good way of describing the taste of salty licorice. Yes, it's a little coffee roastery in this house. Of course I need to get a coffee here, right? Konnichiwa. やってますか？やってますよ。ああ、じゃあアイスコーヒーお願いします。素敵なお店ですね。ありがとうございます。長いですか？いや、今日オープンなんですよ。今日オープン？はい、ああ、だから花ですね。あ、なるほど。すごいね。こんなところコーヒー屋さんあると思わなかった。素敵素敵。ありがとうございます。
うど豆が売り切れちゃって。
あ、そうですか。
今焙煎しようかと思ったところ。
あ、そうですか。じゃあ結構いっぱい人が来ました。
午前中結構来ました。
あ、そうですか。
は
あ、よかったね。
よかったです。
すみません、僕は今なんか YouTube で
はい
生配信やってるんですけど、
あ
ちょっと
そうですか
お店
いいですよ。
取っていいですか？
はい、どうぞ。宣伝してください。ネルズって言うんです。
あ、Nels.
はい。
So the name of this shop is Nels. He opened today.
はい。
That's very what a coincidence. And apparently this morning it was very crowded, so he ran out of beans, he said, but he was planning to go and buy more beans, but then I came. すごいね。It's a really nice little place. Oh, and now it's actually raining more. なぜこんな、まあここお家ですよね。でもコーヒーなんか
もうね
ベランダでコーヒー屋さんやってる。
そうなんです。もう趣味で結構焙煎は10年ぐらいやってるんです。
あ、そうですか。ここから？
そうです。
あ、そっか、
はい
そっか。じゃあお店は長い。でも
いや、
直接コーヒー
の仕事はしてないです。
あ、そうですか。
はい
趣味だけ。
そうです。
なるほど、なるほど。
で今も別で働いてるんで、日
あ
曜日しかやってないんです。
あ、そうですか。So he's only open on Sundays. What interesting. 僕はね、玉川上水、
は
全部、羽村から
い。はい。
新宿まで
歩いてるんですか？
歩いてます。
すごいですね。
そう、これ、今日は
うわ
なんていう、2番目。
あ、そうですか。
そう、2つのエピソード。
スタートはどっから？
今日は、拝島から、
拝島からですか？
はい
あ
多分、玉川上水まで
ーは
行くと思います。
い。玉川上水すぐですよ。
そうですね、
はい
そうですね。もう2時間ぐらい歩いてたんですけど。
まだでも先は長いですね。
そうですね。そうですね。でも僕ちょっと頭おかしいので、この前は中央線、
はい
東京駅から高尾まで歩きました。
歩いたん
はい。
すごいですね。
はい。あといろんなまあ地下鉄線も、
あ
そうそう。
ー
今、
私も一回こっからの玉川上水沿いで
は
久我山ってとこがあるんですけど、
いはいはいはい
そ。こまで歩いたことありますよ。
ああ、久我山も結構遠いですね
そう。ですね。
あのー
私生まれが久我山だったもんで。
あ、そうですか。
はい
久我山って井の頭線沿いですよね。
そうですそうです。
あはははは。じゃあそれも結構遠いですね。どのぐらいかかりましたか？
どうだろう、もう結構前なんで
あ
8時間ぐらいかか
あ、
った
8時間ぐらいかな。ああ、やっぱりね、遠いですね。
やっぱ途中で足痛めちゃいました。
ああ、
結構いろんなとこ歩かれるんですね。
そうですね、そうですね。特に今観光客が日本に入らないから、
そうですね。
そう、その人のために
い
いろんなところでライブ配信やってます。現在は469人が今見てます。
あ、そうですか。
そう。
すごいですね
今このコーヒー。
そんなに見てるんですか？
そうです。
あ
犬もいます。
犬もいます。
あ、こんにちは。So he has a dog. This is his home. And he's doing this
太
little
ったトイプードル。
ちょっと太ったタイプ？
はい
そう？
かなり太った
見えないけど。かわいい。So sorry about all the Japanese. But yeah, he said his dog is fat. I can't see that, but maybe. かわいいワンちゃん。And he has also walked quite a big part of this Tamagawa Josui, but not all the way, like I'm attempting to do. But he walked to a place called どこだっけ？久我山。久我山でしたっけ？
久我山です。
A place called 久我山, which is close to Kichioji, where I walked a few days ago. And he said it took about 8 hours. That's like the longest part that he ever walked. And yeah, he's been doing like coffee. ローステリーは10年間やってたんですか？So he's been roasting coffee beans for 10 years as a hobby. But now today he also started serving coffee, but just on Sundays. どうぞどうぞ。
はい、じゃあこれアイスコーヒー
はい
です。
はい。
よかったら。
あ、はい。
はい。はい、じゃあ1000円ですね。
はい
ちょっと待ってください。じゃあこれからゴールデンウィーク中をずっと歩かれるんですね。
そうかな。わからない。なんかこれだけではなく毎日どっかの散歩を
いいですね。
アップしてますけど、この玉川上水は多分週末
そうですか。
1回ずつ。はい、ありがとうございます。はい、どうも。
よかったらガムシロとクリ
大丈夫です。
はい、大丈夫ですか。
I need to get this flyer. もし興味あれば、YouTube で東京エクスプローラー
東京エクスプローラー
を検索すると僕のチャンネルが出てきます。
ぜひ見ますので
よろしくお願いします。
どうもありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。どうもでした。Okay, coffee time. So yeah, a very nice little coffee roastery in a very unexpected location. That's what I enjoy most about my walks. And it's funny that these coffee roasteries tend to be, that's like, they're always popping up. Like that time on Amami Oshima as well, when I bumped into that coffee roastery. And yeah, it was raining when I ordered the coffee, and now it's kind of sunny again. Nice. Very, very mild and smooth. Good for iced coffee. I don't like iced coffee when it's too bitter, especially if it's black, actually. But this was good. Well, that dog was not in the coffee shop. It was in his home, which was like the coffee shop was on his veranda, and the dog was inside the home. So I think it's okay. Yeah, I guess if he opened the store today, maybe the dog is not used to having strangers stopping by. You can hear the ice from the coffee. So nice when the walks get that kind of element of, I don't know, surprise interactions. And he was a very nice guy, very talkative and friendly. There was a coffee shop recently opening just near my house, and so we have like a few nice coffee shops around, but not like super close. Like they're all like 10 minutes away from where we live. And there was one opening just next to us. And I was like having really high expectations. And you know, when they put up the sign and everything, it looked like, oh, this could be a nice place. Like it looked like it was someone with a decent sense of style. And yeah, I was just expecting it to be a nice place. And then it opened, and I've been there like probably about 5-6 times by now, And it's this very small local coffee shop, but the owner is like has zero social skills. Like he's like a robot. He gives you whatever. Wow, this building is cool. This building is really interesting. What is this place? But yeah, you know, he's like, you order from a robot and he tells you exactly just what he's supposed to tell you. Like, oh, here's your change. Do you want milk in the coffee? And that's it. Like, no small talk whatsoever. That was a bit of a shame. Then, like, yeah, I'm not really inclined to go there anymore. I much rather prefer the couple at Let It Be Coffee, which is much more talkative and friendly. Especially when it's like a neighborhood cafe like that. I mean, if you go to like a Starbucks, you're not really expecting them to become your like new best friends or anything. But when it's a kind of small local little shop like that, it's I'm just surprised. Like, if you invest the time and energy into opening your own shop like that, but you're still so uninterested in socializing with people, to me it just makes no sense. Anyway, enough about that. Let's walk. Yeah, that place we just passed looked like it had some cafe or restaurant, but I don't think it was open. More fields here. And I'm sorry, I only have like 2 hands. You know, I still haven't got enough super chats to buy that third arm, so I can't really check the chat right now. Yeah, right. If it's like a local cafe or establishment like that, the whole kind of social aspect of it is kind of a big part of it, I think. So I find it a bit odd when you go to a place and you get the kind of that looks like it might be very friendly and social, and then once you enter, it's not at all. That's just a bit of a disappointment. Not on kimchi 10 times. So yeah, I think we should be pretty close to the end. Tamagawa Josui station. Alright, we've been walking for close to a little over 2 hours today. Still, I'm a bit bummed that I can't walk longer than that. Now we're down to 24% battery. Buy a hat and drink from that. Yeah, the one with the straws that goes down to my mouth. Not sure if I would like to wear one of those, to be honest. What time is it in Tokyo? It is 14:24. Here in Tokyo. Yeah, if I wore a hat like that, then I would understand if no one would want to talk to me. so much fields and like stuff being grown around here. I did not expect that, to be honest. Didn't expect. Oh, and here we have one of these beautiful, you just put the money in there and you take whatever you want. There's daikon, there's negi. What is that? What is this? I don't know what this is. And some potatoes. Oh. Does your hand get tired holding the phone? No, it's fine. I mean, I usually switch hands every now and then, but it's not really heavy, so it's fine. Yeah, the Japanese honor system. Some newly built apartments on the other side of the river here. I think if it's a relatively big apartment building like this, it should mean that we are very close to the station. Japanese spring onion, was it? Okay. Oh, look at this. So much farming going on here. This town has a lot of nature and seems to be a quiet and comfortable environment to live in. Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. It's at least the area here next to the river is very nice. Despite the fence. Let me see. What's your thought? Sorry, I think I missed a super chat. What's your thought on Wagyu tabehodai? Do you recommend it? Yeah, why not? If you like meat, I'm sure it's not bad. I generally don't do tabehodai because usually those places tend to use pretty low quality ingredients. It's my general impression, but when I was younger I often went to those kind of places because they're cheap. So tabehodai means that you can eat as much as you like. But yeah, I don't know. I rather have a smaller amount of good meat than unlimited amounts of bad meat. Dog hairs in food. I don't mind. I'm not so picky about that though. I mean, sure, hygiene is important of course, but I don't mind if there's a dog in the same room as someone brewing my coffee. As long as it seems clean and hygienic. Otherwise, I think I can hear the station. So yes, we are in Tachikawa, and it says this is put up here by the Tachikawa police. This fence maybe. Part of Tokyo is this Tachikawa, or well, the station is called Tamagawa Josui. The station is here, I think, and here's the Tama Monorail up here. So yeah, I was planning to end the stream here. Let's maybe sit down for a moment. Let me finish my coffee. Maybe we can get a shot of the interesting monorail. Let me check the battery status. It's 21% battery. So yeah, I will wrap up today's stream. Hopefully there will be like a nice shot of the train passing. Here we go. We are lucky today. So perfect. I will wave goodbye as the train is passing. And I will see you all again soon. We're not really at Tachikawa. We're at Tamagawa Josui station. From here to Tachikawa there's still a pretty significant walk. Anyway, thank you so much for today, and I will see you all next time. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye bye. Mata ne. See you next time. Bye.